My name's Tammy. Welcome to Holistic Bodyworks. I'm glad you're here this evening. We are on week 6, and we're working on our solar plexus, the third chakra, and building our personal power. So if you'd like, you're welcome to come down to your knees, come into hero's pose. You can place your hands on your legs, just kind of rest them on your thighs. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's just settle into our space for a moment. Just notice your breathing. You don't need to change anything yet, just notice it. Again, my name is Tammy. Welcome to Holistic Bodyworks, week 6. Building your personal power. On an inhale, you're welcome to open your eyes, circle sweep your arms up and overhead, and on an exhale, little side bend over to the right. Plant your right palm, and gaze goes up and to the left. Inhale up through center, and then over to the left. So you can match my left-right cues, or you can just mirror me and do exactly the same direction. So whatever is more comfortable to you. And let's just flow through this up and then the other side. And we'll just go a few more times. You're welcome to go at your own pace, just feeling a nice side body stretch. So when we practice, it's nice to have an intention, a mantra, something to think about or dedicate your practice to. Let's twist this time. So on an exhale, left hand comes to the outside of your right knee. Right hand goes back and behind you. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. And get a twist. Inhale up through center, and exhale, twisting the other direction. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through center, and then exhale. So an intention I had to offer today for your third chakra is I can and I do with confidence and joy. Inhale through center, and last time, let's go to the left. Inhale back through center, exhale, hands to heart center. Let's rotate and come to child's pose. So let your knees go out to the long edge of your mat, untuck your toes, and sit back between your heels. If your glutes don't come down to your heels, totally fine. We're going to walk our fingertips up to the top of the mat. Let your chest melt toward the mat and forehead to the mat. So the element that's represented for the third chakra is fire. So after we do some warming up, we're going to come up to standing and do a lot of powerful poses and really get some hard work in there. So you're welcome to always come back down to your mat anytime you need to. You're also welcome to add in any other poses if you need more. All right, if you'd like, rock your forehead from side to side. Then let's do a little thread the needle with our child's pose. So lift your chest up just a little bit. Slide your right arm between your left arm and left thigh, and then turn so that your right shoulder and right side of your face is on the mat. And then you can gaze under your left armpit. And it's fine if things don't come all the way down to the mat. You can rest on a blanket or a block. Let's rewind. So pull that right arm out really slowly. Bring it back to the top of your mat. Your chest is up a little bit. And let's go the other side. So bring your left arm between your right arm and right knee. Twisting a little bit, so your left shoulder, left side of the face is on the mat. Let's gently unwind from that. Press back down one more time. You can bring your chin to the mat if you want a little bit more stretching in your shoulder, but if that's uncomfortable, forehead is good. Let's do one more shoulder roll while we're here. So kind of come forward and then relax your legs back out so you're laying on your belly. Extend your right arm out to a T, palm is down. Take a look at it and make sure it really is going straight out from your armpit, from your shoulder. Then right side of your face comes down on the lap. Left hand is up by your shoulder and then roll onto your right side body. Content your left fingers so they act as like a little kickstand. Bend your left knee. Place your left leg behind your right knee. Again, as a kickstand. And you're feeling an opening on your right shoulder. And then just keep breathing. Gently start to roll back onto your stomach. And we'll do the other side. So extend your left arm out from your shoulder, palm is down. Take a look at it, double check. Then you're going to turn onto your left side of your face. Roll up onto your left side body. Tip your right fingertips. And your right leg can go back and behind. You can stay up on your toes or come all the way down on your heel. Whatever feels best. When you're ready, roll back on to your stomach. And put your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to come to tabletop position. So for tabletop, shoulders are stacked over wrists, hips are stacked over knees. On an inhale, cow pose, belly drops. Gaze goes up and tailbone goes up. Exhale, cat. Round your tailbone, your back, neck and head. And then cow pose, tailbone goes first, then your spine, neck, and head. And then just flow through this, your breath, your movement. Each time as you transition, start from the tailbone and then move through the pose. Inhaling for cows and exhale for cat. Press into your palms so you're lifting your chest up. Shoulder blades are lifted up, we're not collapsing down. Couple more times here, really feel a stretch, see how everything feels. Kind of check in with your body today. One more round. Alright, when you're ready, come back to Hero's Pose for a moment. I'm going to do breath of fire before we get up and get moving, but I wanted us to warm up. So breath of fire is kind of an assertive exhale and then a passive inhale. It happens through your nose. When you exhale, you pull your belly in really tight, and the breath kind of shoots out your nose, and then as you release your diaphragm, it just automatically and passively comes up through your nose. So it sounds like this. So it's a force with your diaphragm, and then the inhale is passive. So go ahead and try it. Maybe just 2 or 3, and then we'll pause. All right, so it's a little uncomfortable the first time, but over time you'll start to get it. Also, I have tissues, so you might need to grab tissues because lots of times it really clears out your sinuses. I'm going to bring mine a little bit closer. If you've ever done Bikram yoga, this is a breathing that they do at the end of their class sequence. But it's also breath of fire and kind of get your energy up, which is what we want because we're in our solar plexus and we're going to be getting up and get our energy level up. Okay, so hands on, palms on your legs. Maybe do 20 to 30 rounds of this breath. It actually goes pretty quickly. Eyes can be open or shut, and then we'll just kind of meet when we're done because we'll all go at our own pace. So whenever you're ready, get started, count in your head. Big exhale when you're done. One more time, soft inhale. And exhale, side out. Good job. Wipe your nose if you need to. We did some good cleaning. Awesome. So hopefully it kind of woke you up. Got your energy going to our breath of fire. All right, we're ready to start moving and get up to standing. So let's get to down dog. We'll warm up a tiny bit here, and then we'll bring it up. So spread your fingertips nice and wide. You want to distribute the weight through all your fingers and your hand. Pedal your legs out. Bend one knee and then the other. As one heel is lifting, the other heel is pressing down towards the mat. Press your chest closer to your thighs. Pause and let your heels drop towards the mat. Inhale up on your tiptoes. Exhale back down again. Roll forward to high plank. Maybe you have to adjust and walk your feet back a little bit this first time. You can always come down to your knees. Exhale back to down dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale forward to high plank. You can always adjust as you need to. Make those fingers spread nice and wide. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your right leg up, back behind you. Toes can be pointed or flexed. Different teachers cue different ways. Main thing is you want to keep your right hip down. This is not a hip opener. Our hips are still in neutral. Exhale for low lunge. Bring your right leg underneath your body. Place it between your hands. You're welcome to take a moment to adjust if it didn't go where you wanted it to go. Come up to your fingertips so you're holding the weight with your core and rock forward and back. Forward and back. Nice. On an inhale, warrior one. Just kind of pop that left foot forward a little bit. Bring it down to a 45-degree angle. Torso comes up, arms come up to follow. So our back foot, we want all of our foot on the floor, but our toes are kind of pointing off to the left. Want to try to square your hips forward. So your right and left leg are not in line with each other. They're kind of opened up like railroad tracks. Palms are facing each other, but not touching. Sorry that they go off camera. So warrior one. Stay and breathe. Sink a little lower in your lunge. Exhale, warrior two, and a spiral open. Maybe you open up your stance a little bit. I like mine a little bit deeper. You want your front heel and your back arch in line with each other. Arms to a T, shoulders are stacked over hips. And then gaze is over your right fingertips if that's comfortable. When you look down though, you want to be able to see your right toe. So kind of make sure that right knee isn't collapsing in. Warrior two. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Flip your right palm and then high five to the back of your space. Exhale, extended side angle. Come back into your warrior two and then hinge yourself forward. Right forearm comes to right thigh. And then I like to circle sweep my left arm down in front of me. And then I spiral open. I just feel like I can open my left shoulder better that way. And then gaze is up and to the left if that's comfortable. Try not to collapse down here. I have to really work on that. I'm lifting up. And breathe. If you're feeling comfortable here, we can add on So if you want, you can go out and grab a block. I'm sorry, I forgot to cue for that earlier. Or a blanket. You can place it right in front of your right foot and open up your wingspan. But your right leg is still bent. This is more of an extended side angle, not triangle pose. Nice. Inhale back and reverse your warrior. And cartwheel your arms down to frame your left foot. Move your block off. Rotate on the back of your left toes. We're back in our low lunge. Dragonfly twist. Plant your left hand. Right arm goes up. Gaze to follow. Return to low lunge. Step back, high plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Step in between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips and let's just rock forward and back. You can feel the flexion in your front leg and that nice extension back along your right leg. You can always drop down to your right knee if you need to. Inhale, warrior one. Bring your right foot up a little bit closer, plant it down to a 45-degree angle, torso up, arms are up. Check in with that warrior one again. You want all of your right foot on the mat, pointing off to the right. Bring your hips towards the front of your mat. Lunge in your front leg. Arms overhead. Palms facing. Stay and breathe. Nice. All right, my back's going to be to you this time, so I'm sorry, but let's go to warrior two. We want our back foot parallel to the back of our mat. Front heel, back arch in line with each other. Shoulders stacked over hips. Arms to a T. Gaze over your left fingertips. You can sink a little lower if you'd like. Stay and breathe. Anytime this thigh starts getting unhappy, you can always lift up. Let it relax for a moment, come back down. Because we're holding these poses, building our fire. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Flip that left hand. High five to the back of your space. Gazes up and to the left. Extended side angle. Come back through your warrior two. Extend forward. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm circle sweeps underneath. And then spiral your chest open. If you want, you can open your wingspan here. Keep your legs the same. And bring your arms to 6 and 12. Left arm can go on a block or a blanket. Or you can just stay in extended side angle. On an inhale, reverse your warrior, coming up. Flipping your left palm. Nice. And then spiral your arm, kind of cartwheel down. Rotate on your back foot. Come back to high plank and down dog. All right, let's do that sequence again. Oh, I forgot my dragonfly twist. I'm so sorry. We'll get it next time around. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, circle sweep, and open up. This time, if you'd like, we can come to a bind. So if you'd like to come to a bind and you have a strap, substitutes for straps are towels, a belt, even a dog leash. So I'm going to grab my strap. If you need to run and get yours, you're welcome to. So to use our strap and come to a bind, I'm going to bring my strap up in my left hand over my head, and I'm going to bend my back arm behind me so you can see the strap coming back behind me, kind of like a tail. I'm going to reach my right hand underneath my thigh and grab the strap. So let me turn around so you can see it again. So the strap is in my left hand. My right hand comes underneath and reaches for my strap, which I'm not catching, sorry. There we go. Reaching the wrong way. You can also just use your hands and then open your chest up. Nice. When you're ready, coming back to warrior two, and turn back around. In our warrior two, let's reverse our warrior. And cartwheel your arms down. Low lunge and dragonfly twist. Left hand plants, right arm goes up. Beautiful. Return to low lunge, high plank, and down dog. All right, let's do the left side. Actually, I'm going to flip myself around so I'm still facing you. But you can see where you are in your down dog. And here we go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Stay and breathe. Exhale, warrior two. Open up, readjust your feet. Take a moment, take the time you need. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Pause in warrior two. Extend. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm circle sweeps. Open up. Gaze can go up. If you want, you can switch and kind of open up to 6 and 12, but you don't need to. You can also come to the bind. So, strap goes in your right hand. Reach your hand back behind if you're going the wrong way. It bends back behind you. Left arm goes under. Grab your strap, and you can open up your chest. If your hands can reach each other, you don't need a strap. Or you can just stay in extended side angle. Woo. All right, all variations come back to our extended side angle. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your arms down, frame your foot. And dragonfly twist, right hand down, left arm up. Nice, return to low lunge. High plank, and down dog. Let's see for a moment, so pedal your legs out for just a moment and breathe. We're going to come back up and do some more standing poses. I'm going to flip around though, so I'm facing you. On an inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. We've been here before. Inhale, warrior one. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Press all of your foot into the mat. If you feel the outside the knife edge of your foot start to lift up, if you flex that left glute, it kind of draws your leg down and helps the knife edge come back into the mat. Exhale, warrior two. Lots of warriors today. We're building that heat, building our power. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, your right leg. Extend, and then we do our twist. So right hand comes down. Right hand can rest on the shin. It can come to a block. Lots of levels on your block. With our triangle pose, we want to try to fit between two panes of glass. So we don't want our chest folding down. We want to lift up, stack our shoulders on top of each other. And then over time, we'll be able to go deeper. But first, we want the stacking of the shoulders before we go deeper. All right, next pose is half moon. For half moon, you can bring your block out a little bit in front of your right toes. Right hand goes on the block. You're going to gently launch off of that back foot. I have to turn my foot a little bit to a 45-degree angle to help with my balance. And then we open up. Left arm is up. Right leg is up. Left leg is up, rather. Toes are pointed back towards your body. You're trying to stack your hips so that if you were pressed up against a wall, both of your booty cheeks would be touching the wall. But to really roll that left hip back makes you feel really unbalanced. Good job. This is half moon. On an inhale, gently start to lift up and come to star pose. For star pose, our toes are pointed out, arms are up wide. Nice, good job. Those are some tricky poses. Exhale, Skandasana over to the right. Bend your right leg. Left leg stays straight. You rotate so you're on your left heel and left toes are up. Right heel can lift up. If you need to, you can also sit on a block. This pose in the right leg is pretty tricky, so if you're up on your heel, that is actually most common that I see. You can put a block underneath your right heel. I think it's flexibility in your ankle more than anything else to be able to get yourself deep in this Skandasana. You feel a nice stretch here on the back side of your left leg. You need to not say nice because it might not feel nice for some people, but I like it. All right, fingertips down. Lift your heels up, your hips up just enough that you can rotate to Skandasana on the other side. So left leg has our lunge. Right leg is straight. Gonna press into the bottom of your heel, the back side of your heel, so toes are up. Hands to heart center. And then just try to have a sitting up tall, which is easier said than done. Beautiful. Fingertips can come down. Lift your heels and inhale up, or lift your hips and inhale up to star pose. Beautiful. Let's cartwheel our hands down, come to our low lunge. You're going to rotate on that back foot. Beautiful. Let's get a dragonfly twist in. Left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, back down, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Back foot to a 45-degree angle. Torso up, arms up. Bring that right hip forward. Flex your right glute. Exhale, warrior two. Open up, find some depth. We've been here before. Let's reverse our warrior. I can't remember if we did it on the other side. I'm sorry, but it feels good. Nice. And then triangle pose. Straighten your left leg. Extend fingers forward. And then we get our little twist in here, our hinge. So left fingertips come in front of your left foot. They can also rest on your shin. Bring it up a little bit more. They can rest on a block, on a blanket. Gaze up. If that's uncomfortable on your neck, just look forward, whatever feels good. But again, trying to stack those shoulders and not drop forward towards the ground. Stay and breathe. All right, we're going to launch off to half moon on this side. So I bend my left knee, bring my right leg in a little bit. I grab my block, put it right in front of my left toes. And I have to turn my left toes just a little bit. That's my modification to be able to find my balance. Then we launch off. Left hand on a block. And I open up my chest. Right arm goes up. Right leg is up. Right toes are flexed back towards my body. Gaze can be up or straight, whatever you need for balance. Half moon. Pretty hard pose. Keep breathing. You can do it. All right, exhale to prepare for movement, and inhale back up to star. Nice. All right, Skandasana on the left. So lunge in our left leg, right leg is straight, toes are up. Fingertips can always come down to the mat if you feel like you need some additional balance. All right, drop your fingertips, lift your hips, shift over to the other side. Right leg is bent, left leg is straight, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Fingertips down, hips up, and then all the way up, star pose. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left foot. Rotate on your back foot. Dragonfly twist, right hand down, left arm up, gaze to follow. Back to low lunge. Inhale, high plank, and exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time on each side. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your front leg first. Extend. And then we hinge. Nice. When you're ready, bend your right leg. Shift your weight forward. Use your block if you need to. Half moon. Take a moment for the balance pose. There's no rush. See if you can find stillness and balance. On your next inhale, star pose. Open it up. Skandasana on the right. Coming up, rotate Skandasana on the left. Nice. And then let's add a little bit different. This time, just kind of spider walk and rotate all the way to your low lunge, framing your right foot. So we just stayed low to get back in this low lunge. Dragonfly twist, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. All right, one more time, left side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your left leg. Extend. And then you do your twisting. Try to stack those shoulders. Come up if you need to. All right, half moon. I bend my left knee and launch my weight onto my left leg. Find my block. Open up. Take a moment, find your balance. If you fall out, just come right back in again. Common problem with half moon, especially as I try to stack my hips. I can start to roll backwards. Beautiful. Inhale, star. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Drop your fingers, lift your hips, rotate Skandasana to the right. Fingers down, rotate and kind of walk, spider walk up. So you're at a low lunge, framing your left foot. Dragonfly twist, right hand down, left arm up. Return back to low lunge. Step back, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, side out, pedal for a moment. Nice. On an inhale, roll over to high plank. You're always welcome. Drop down to knees if you'd like. Exhale, side plank, right hand is your base. Now roll over onto the side of your feet. Left arm goes up. You can stack your feet on top of each other. You can bring your left foot in front or behind if you need it for a kickstand. Lift your hips high. Return to high plank. And exhale, side plank on the left. Left hand is your base. Opening up your right hand. Lift your hips high. Whatever you need to do with feet to find balance. Nice. Return to high plank. Roll forward and back if you like, and then down dog. Beautiful. We're going to flip around. In our down dog, roll forward, back to high plank. We're going to come to gate pose. So drop your right knee and spin your right leg back behind you, lifting up for a gate pose. Actually, I like it better this way. So I'm high up on my right knee. Right hip is stacked above right knee. My right foot's going back behind me, disappears behind me. My left leg is straight, toes are pointed up. I also see it this way where your foot's all the way down and toes are pointed forward. So whichever way you like, inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, bending to the left. Onto your bent leg. Whatever depth feels good. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, other side. Drop your right hand down. Left arm is up to a T. You can lift your leg up, but you don't need to. We can just do a kind of side body stretch here. What happens if you extend your left arm away? Well, I think that feels nice along my rib cage. How's that feel for you? Beautiful. And then coming back up to gate. Nice. Let's do the other side. So bring your hands down. We're going to come back to high plank. Beautiful. Drop your left knee. Turn it. You're going to see the back side of me. Beautiful. So my hip, left hip is over my left knee. My left leg is back behind. Whatever variation you want for your gait of your right leg. Arms up and overhead. Exhale over to the left. Whatever depth feels good. Inhale back up. And then exhale, plant your left hand. Right arm can go directly above, so it's a T. And then if you'd like it, extend it. And feel that stretch. All the way down your leg. Down your leg, up your rib cage, across your armpit. Inhaling back up to our gate. And then you can just gently rotate over to your left and come back to high plank for a moment. And exhale, down dog. Pedal out your legs. Let's do our side planks one more time. You can always cut it out if it's not making you happy today, no problem. You can also drop a knee in side plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, side plank, right hand down, left arm up. If you want to add on a little bit, hover your left leg up. It's kind of like you're a sideways star here, right? It's like star pose, but sideways. All right. Left leg down, come back to high plank. Side plank on the other side, left arm down. Rotate, right arm is up. You can bring your right leg up. You can drop your left knee down. Lots of options. Lift your hips high so you want to collapse. Nice. And then come back down. High plank. Down dog. Pedal it out. You can drop down to your knees for just a moment. Have a drink. Good job. That was some good power stuff in there. You're welcome to come back to your intention. I can and I do with confidence and joy. All right, we got a couple of poses on our belly. So when you're ready, you can just crawl your hands forward, extend your legs out, Come back all the way to your belly. And do locust pose. Let's do locust pose with our arms flying behind us. So zip up your legs. Tops of your feet are on the mat. Legs are together like a mermaid tail. You can rest your chin on the mat. Sorry, let that out louder. And then arms are going to be behind you, palms are down. Breathe for a moment. When you're ready, locust pose. Chest peels up, arms fly behind you, and legs lift up. Gaze is mostly, 6 to 8 inches in front of you. Palms are down. See if you can get hands higher than hips, though. And keep breathing. I can and I do. Exhale, lower down, right cheek to the mat. Let's stay for a moment. All right, one more locust. Bring your chin towards the mat. Inhale, locust. Lift up your legs, lift up your chest. Arms fly behind. Flex your triceps. Keep your legs zipped up. Breathe. Exhale down. Left side of your face can come to the mat. Relax. All right, bow pose. Bring your chin back to the mat. You're going to kick your heels up towards your glute and reach back around. You're going to hold on to the tops of your feet. Kind of close to your ankles. Just on the top part, right between your toes and your ankles. See if you can bring your knees together. And on an inhale, we're going to lift up. Lift your chest, lift your thighs. You can rock a little bit if you'd like to. Keep breathing. Fullest expression. When I've seen it looks like a raindrop, the hands and feet are up so high, it's really pretty. But all of our variations are pretty, right? Good job. Sigh it out and release. Let's come into pigeon pose. I think the easiest way to get into pigeon is down dog. So tuck your toes, push up to a high plank and down dog just for a moment to get us to pigeon. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, pigeon. Bring your right knee to touch the back of your right wrist. You're going to come down to your left knee. Untuck your toes. Really extend that leg out far. Enjoy that extension here along your left hip and top of your thigh. I use my hand and manually get my right leg up a little bit. But that's taken a lot of practice. So if that feels uncomfortable for you, that heel really can stay down here in midline. If you're feeling like you're tipping over one way or another, you can place a blanket or a block. I like to come on my fingertips and do like a proud chest, even a little back bend, a back arch. And then exhale, come to sleeping pigeon. You can bring forearms to a block or the mat. You can rest your head on the block or on your hands, whatever feels good. And let's stay here for a few moments. If it's a little uncomfortable, that's okay. But if you have any sharp pain, lift up. Don't bring your torso so deep down into the pose. Stay up a little bit higher. Let's stay for about 5 more rounds of breath here. If you start to get anxious, you can count your breathing. Come back to your intention. I can and I do with confidence and joy. Alright, when you're ready, slowly start to come up. So come to your palms. You're going to tuck your left toe and lift your left knee up and off the mat so you can shoot back to a three-legged down dog. You can draw some circles with your right leg. Maybe you come to a scorpion down dog. Open up your hips. Whatever feels good. All right, down dog. Return to a three-legged down dog and then down dog rather. All right, other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, pigeon on this side. Left knee touches the back of your left wrist. Come down onto your right knee, untuck your right toes. If you want, you can manually move that left leg up closer. It'll be different on each side. My left foot does not go up as high as my right did. If you want a proud chest, little back arch. And then exhale down to your sleeping pigeon. Try to keep your hips level, that you don't fall off from one side or the other. Visualize a fire, yellow fire in your solar plexus, right around your navel. And focus on building your personal power. 5 more rounds of breath here. Keep breathing, nice long inhales and exhales. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. We've been here a while. Relax. Just melt towards your mat. And when you're ready, we can start to come up. I love pigeon. We could do pigeon for an hour. All right, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee up and off the mat. Gently get that left leg back. Draw some circles, maybe scorpion down dog, open up your hips. Let your left heel drop towards your glutes. Return to your three-legged down dog and find down dog. All right, let's bring it down to our backs. So drop your knees, tabletop for a moment, and then just kind of drop your hips to one side, swing your legs around. So you're sitting, extend legs out straight. We're just going to lower all the way down to your back. If you have a ponytail in, you're welcome to take that out now. It's just going to get in the way. Once you come all the way down to your back, hug your legs up into your chest. You can hold on to your shins right below your knees. And then just gently rock from side to side. So we'll do just a few poses here. I'll bring you into Shavasana and lead you through just a brief guided meditation. And then once I'm done with that, I'll bring you back out again of your Shavasana. All right, so let's twist. Stop when you get to center. Arms out to a T, palms are up this time. As you exhale, supine twist. Let your recline supine twist. Let your knees fall to the right. Stack your knees, stack your hips. And then gaze goes the opposite direction of your knees. So my knees are going right and my gaze is going left. Inhale up through center. You can bring your arms back to your shins if you'd like. Just kind of get everything realigned. Arms out to a T, palms up. And exhale, supine twist over to the left. Stack your knees, stack your hips. Your right shoulder might start to lift up a little bit. That's okay. And then turn and gaze to the right. Inhale back up through center. You come to a yogi ball if you want. So lift up enough that you can wrap your arms around your shins. You're going to reach for opposite elbows. And then pull everything in tight and try to get your forehead to knees. Flex everything. And then exhale down. Happy baby. So bend your knees. Feet are going up towards the ceiling. Your knees are headed on either side of your body towards the floor. Bring your hands in through center. I like to put peace fingers around big toes and just hook onto them. And then once here in Happy Baby, you can just rock from side to side for a moment. Anything that feels good. Straighten one leg and then the other. Be gentle with the rotation of your hip though, as you go to straighten out your leg. So just be gentle. And then whenever you're ready, you're welcome to move into your final Shavasana. So I'm going to come up to sitting, but you head towards Shavasana. So for Shavasana, you're going to lay on your back. Let your legs extend down toward the back of your mat. Let your toes fall open wide, take up space. Arms down at your side, again, take up space. Palms can be up. You can shimmy a little bit so your shoulder blades are tucked underneath your back and shoulders aren't punching up towards your head. Close your eyes. Relax your forehead and your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders, or your jaw rather. You can even let your tongue drop away from the roof of your mouth and separate your teeth so they don't touch. Any last adjustments you need to feel comfortable here in your final Shavasana. As we relax into this meditation, bring your awareness to your lower belly. Place your hands, one on top of each other here, on your low belly if it feels good. As we place our hands, let's move into some deep 3-part breathing. We will move into this slowly, part by part. But to begin, breathe as naturally as you can with a closed mouth and breathe in and out through your nose. Allow your mind to come to a state of rest and non-engagement with any thoughts that come up. Begin to take deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling fully. Slowly begin to take a longer inhale, allowing that air to fill your belly up like a balloon. If your hands are on your belly, you'll actually start to feel them rise as you fill up all the way into your low belly. And then as you exhale, breathe out through your nose with intention. Feel your belly drop, hands dropping as well. Start to inhale into your belly, let it fill up with air. Continue inhaling and visualize your diaphragm and your rib cage expanding as well. Then on your exhale, Expel the chest slowly, drawing your ribs and lower chest back together, and then exhale from your belly. On your next breath, fill up your belly, and then visualize the air filling your rib cage, and then now even up into your collarbone. We've come to that third part. This time as you exhale, envision the air leaving from your collarbone, then your chest and rib cage, and then your belly. Imagine the chakra energy in this center inside of yourself as a ball of radiant yellow light. Feel the warmth pulsing inside you and observe how it feels. With each passing breath, begin to tap into this light and this energy in your solar plexus. What is it that you specifically want to use this energy for? For what purpose? Begin to feel your confidence and strength grow strong with each passing breath. Let this energy spread throughout every cell and every space in your body. Every muscle and every part of you is wrapped in this glow and warmth, and you feel it all over. Let yourself imagine accomplishing anything that you set your mind to. Repeat the following phrases to yourself, just in your mind as you continue to breathe. I am strong. I am aware of my physical power. I am worthy of being loved, respected, and listened to. I am proud, confident, and happy with myself. I deserve and accept the life I dream of. I choose to move forward in life. I can and I do with confidence and joy. When you're ready, start to bring some awareness back into your body. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe gently rock your head from side to side. Again, when you're ready, you can roll onto your favorite side and come into the fetal position. again, whenever you are ready, you're welcome to gently push yourself up into seated, into an easy seat. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed, rest your palms on your thighs or your knees. I invite you to come back to this intention anytime you need it. I can and I do with confidence and joy. Hold on to this power. Hold on to the energy that we built in class today. You know you can do it. Again, my name is Tammy, Holistic Bodyworks. Thank you for joining me for class today. I bring my hands to heart center. Namaste.